Hey everyone, it is Saturday the 23rd of April. The time right now is 10:18 a.m. and the temperature outside is 31 degrees. Right next to the Sentosa Express station. That would be where you take your train over to the Sentosa Island, which is kind of holiday island. I'm not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do actually is walk through the Vivo City shopping center to the lower floor, and then we'll take the boardwalk, which has a really lovely waterside views. And we might jump onto the train from Resorts World. We'll see where we get to, but first of all, let's go and explore a little bit. There's a really nice outside area here, but it's kind of gated right now. So I don't think we'll do that. We'll have the really nice views anyway in a bit as we go along. And it's a beautiful day outside. Just come through the city on a bus. It's lovely, and we are getting rid of more restrictions as early as next week. So I think we're getting rid of most of the trace together requirements, so you can come to places like shopping centers and anywhere really without it, I think. So that's the kind of mobile app that you have to check in wherever you go. So I think that's going. No more requirements for tests coming into Singapore for vaccinated travelers, which is really, really good for me as well, going away to Finland next week. So coming back, I'll be able to just pretty much arrive as normal. How great is that? Look at the cakes here. It's pretty amazing. A lot of places still closed, but people are kind of coming in now. More and more people, and you can see them heading over to Sentosa as well. What else was there new in the restrictions? Well, events can be larger without any special requirements. Oh, we're going to lose the limit on 10 people in one party, I think. So more people can go out together without any restrictions. So a lot of the restrictions going on. That's really, really, really amazing, of course. We've been looking forward to that for a long time. Oh, how cute is this? I think they're showcasing some of the shops here. This also looks very beautiful for Mother's Day. Just around the corner. We'll see how that goes. Actually, I'm really behind on videos with the packing everything, life changes that I've had, which all of them haven't been positive. So bear with me. I know it's been a very, very, how do you put it, sporadic. Well, it's been different, and I know that I haven't always been posting so regularly. That's basically because I just haven't had the energy, and I think it's much nicer when I do, and I have a nice outlook on things, and you hear me being happy rather than trying to deal with things. So here we are at the Vivo City. I think kind of coming to life at this point of the morning. You find all of your sort of main chains here: Skate Spade, Superdry, Lacoste, and I think Invisible back there. We can have a little bit of a wander around when the shops are opening up. It's going to rain this afternoon, so I thought I really want to go to the waterside while it's still pretty, and the city, going through it on a bus was just very, very pretty. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good window to record out of. I would have done the journey here, but we'll see if I get that on the way back. Quite a few people already, considering not all of the places are open. And a very colorful summer clothes coming to sale, I guess. Well, in Singapore you can always wear summer clothes, but they are definitely summer clothes. I think it is one of the bigger shopping centers in Singapore, and has a fairly big restaurant area as well. I have to confess I've mostly been here for the restaurants, not for the shopping. We do have M&S food here and a Marks and Spencer. Those of you who are familiar with those chains, I'm of course very familiar with them, having lived in London for ages. This would be something very, very familiar from there. And we of course have many more floors that we haven't explored now. You could go and visit. Just say mall exit here. I wonder if I'll be able to go out here or leave Vivo City behind for the waterside and boardwalk. There's no scanning required here. I don't know if they're going to get rid of these gates now, considering that we're going to get rid of the checks. I guess so. I hope they're easy to remove now. Oh, look at this outside space, so beautiful. And I was here not too long ago when I took the cable car over there that we can see sort of in the distance there. Wow, looking at that, I don't really believe I took it. If you want to see that, and someone afraid of heights braving that kind of thing, I think that will probably be up on the channel, should be up on the channel. But now these restaurants are really lovely, so if you're visiting, you want really beautiful waterside views, perfect place for it at Vivo City. This is where we can go. Some people gearing up to do some water sports, I think. In the evening, there's a kind of light show, some kind of a, I don't know how to describe it, but if you can see a platform there with some sort of silver color, there are almost like dinosaurs or big birds or something that come up, and they do a little kind of display with lights and things. So if you're sitting over here on these sort of waterside tables, that can be quite fun to see. This is Sentosa Boardwalk. We're going towards Resorts World, which has hotels, restaurants, and we will be the sort of unique for Singapore, although we also have Marina Bay Sands, but there are casinos that people visit. And as we'll get there, we'll also see Universal Studios entrance. They won't be open yet, I'd imagine. They sort of open in the afternoon, but a really fun place to go as well. The water here is just an amazing color. I always love coming here. And you can continue on to Keppel Bay from Vivo City and see all of the lovely, lovely waterside views there. But this is also a nice walk, especially if you're a little bit early going to Universal Studios or want to go to Sentosa. This is not a bad place to take a walk and take in the views. Of course, it's a lovely day for it. We'll have rain in the afternoon according to the forecast. That's what the clouds are probably gathering for. But for now, it's just lovely and sunny. So nice. We've had so much rain. I don't think I've ever experienced in Singapore such a long stretch of thunder, rain, like almost every day. You do get that, of course, but it feels like it's been very, very rainy. Funny enough, it's kind of been fitting with my mood this time, but so lovely to have the blue skies. And I hope when I'm back from Finland in June, I really hope the weather will be more like this. I'll be so looking forward to swimming and everything, because even though it's getting warmer now there, it won't be the 30 degrees that I'm used to. And oh, there's a train. I think we just missed it, but I think it's going to go into the station. We can have a look that way, I think. Am I going to see it? There's yellow I saw the yellow train going, but come on, train. Is it not visible there? Should be going into the station. I feel a little bit stupid now. Yeah, there it goes. It just took that long to get there. Sorry, guys. Wouldn't have turned if I had thought that we're not going to see it until now. There's another one coming. We'll see that go. We'll see that go in a moment. But yeah, you can take the train. I think I'm not sure if entry to Sentosa is still free or discounted, or they stopped that now. There is a cost if you take normally if you take a taxi in and you're not a resident there. And it does cost a little bit more also to get on the train from Vivo City, but it's not a huge cost or anything. You can also get, if you're around here, you can also get like annual pass, I think. Or you can walk. But I think for most tourists it would be just most practical to buy the ticket, and then you can come back, I think, without paying the second time. So I think it's kind of just a return trip where that's included. Don't quote me on that though. Have a look. I have a feeling it was something like not more than $5. And Sentosa will have a lot of restaurants. I like the ones next to the beaches. They are really lovely beaches. And I like the ones that are sort of around that area. You can book a table there, and then you'll have, I hope now the restaurants will have access to the beaches again. It used to be really nice that you can sort of have a meal, have a drink, and then go and swim. And they have showers and things there. That would be sort of the main island, not so much Resorts World, which is more these hotels that we're already seeing, Universal Studios, and then a sort of big area with restaurants and shops. To be honest, it's not the sort of, it's kind of like the restaurants tend to be inside a shopping mall type of area around here. So Sentosa has nice restaurants by the waterfront where you have the views, or even like Vivo City here. These views are just really amazing. And then if you compare with just kind of a inside thing, you have things like the Hard Rock Cafe people might be going for. But yeah, it depends what you prefer. I would at least have a look at the ones which do have like water views or views off the water. I guess they're quite nice. What I don't like about this boardwalk is the kind of movement. I think probably the audio is picking it up as well. There are a couple of stations along the way, so you can also go to these stations in the sort of middle. So Resorts World will be one station, and then Sentosa will have several other stations depending on whether you go to the beach, you go into Universal Studios. It's only a couple of stations though. It's not a long journey. It's a good view of the cable cars. And this is what I was saying about the silver platform with the kind of, I don't know, are they birds, are they dinosaurs? Have you seen that show? I've seen it from sitting in one of the restaurants there. And it has lights and effects. I don't know how it looks like from this side. I hope all the light shows and things are coming back. I haven't actually checked online if that's the case, but I do hope we're getting all of the like nice things for the tourists and for us as well. I really hope so. It seems about time to bring all that back now that the restrictions are mostly going. I was reading about the restrictions yesterday, and I think the one thing that will stay is masks on public transport and some inside spaces as well. I think even in workplaces you can only get rid of your mask if you're not sort of in customer facing role or talking to others. but it's still a huge improvement to see things sort of improving, and especially not having the test for the tourists. Look at the greenery here. I really love this path. I really recommend just coming and taking in the views. And Resorts World and the Universal Studios entrance will be quite empty at this time. Mostly just people kind of enjoying their morning. Universal Studios, I think, opens around the afternoon. So we won't see kind of people queuing there or anything like that. But we'll see the area. And it's so nice with the nice weather here. We just come and sit here, take in the views. That's the view towards Keppel Bay. Also a very nice area with at least one or two really nice restaurants there. I see cyclists brought their own music. So here we go, we're leaving the waterfront for Resorts World. So let's take one more look at this view. Beautiful. It's just really nice to come here on a Saturday morning and just kind of start your weekend with this. Amazing. I really love that about Singapore. On a sunny day like this, it's just super beautiful everywhere. Here are some Sentosa walking trails offering different views. So they've also recognized that it's a nice place. So we got a casino, Universal Studios, hotels, and I think the aquarium and a water park. I'm not familiar with the water park, but I think this area is kind of at the moment, it's for the whole duration of the pandemic, I haven't really seen anything here. There's a sign for Resorts World Sentosa there, so you could get, I'm trying to get like a Hollywood sign type of view of the Sentosa sign. We can go, I guess, cross here because that's where we're going anyway, across the little water element, which has kind of, well, I don't know, it seems like it's in need of cleaning. So this area, I think, needs to be kind of, well, it needs a little bit of TLC. Here's the Sentosa sign, which you would see if you were coming in by train. Maybe it is just that color. I thought maybe I might have been too quick to judge. It does look a little bit tired though. And for Resorts World, you can also take a taxi. You can even take your own transport. But then to Sentosa, you're gonna take a motorbike. It's not like the other beaches in Singapore where there's plenty of parking or where you can take a motorbike and all of that. So you have to plan a little bit. What is this? This looks like an entry to a movie. Might be a... Well, I don't know what it is. Might be part of the casinos or anything around here really. So this whole area is really planned for kind of big crowds. And of course we're not going to see a lot of them now. This place also not open yet, but there are quite nice restaurants inside. So definitely I think you'll be able to find a restaurant here if you were to visit. There are a lot of different places, and this is sort of the area that we're coming to where the restaurants would be. It's Koreatown. So there's the entry to the aquarium, which I understand is pretty good. I haven't been. It's another entrance to the Koreatown, which is closed right now. And then we have the kind of shopping mall restaurant complexes on my right here. That would be where you can take a taxi in and arrive through here. And this is Universal Studios, which is closed still until the afternoon, I think. But that's on the other side there. That's where we would continue under the kind of trademark looking streets. Here's the place to take your photo. We can have a little bit of a peek. So, of course, this continues on as kind of a streets that look like a film set or New York or whatever. And they have their theme music. So it's opening at noon today. So, and it's definitely one of my kind of favorite attractions around here in these parts. And I really enjoy those trips that I've had there, so I do recommend going once or twice in your life, maybe, if that's the kind of thing you might enjoy, or more often. I know some people who have taken trips to just visit different places like Universal Studios and these, I don't know, what do you call them? Attractions, definitely, but they're not really amusement parks, are they? Anyway, yeah. Some of my friends, colleagues took a trip, basically just going from different ones to other ones in the US and planning based on time how they can like visit everything. Oh, this is cool. Which is more dedication than I would generally have, but some planning is in order if you want to make the most of your day. It's a big Lego store here. So you'll find all kinds of things like this candy decorations there on the trees. The Merlion. It does have that kind of a feel all through here that is part of this entertainment complex. Oh wow, there's some serious cupcake work here. An ice cream, that's a good move on a 31-degree day. So I think what we'll do Yes, well, get on board the train. And get a feel for that ride back towards Vivo City, actually. If you want to see Sentosa, then I recently recorded there. That's the station. And I won't go there today because I just basically was there earlier this week. Even though the weather is really nice. So there is still free island admission right now until the 30th of September. So that will still be, if you're visiting, probably relevant for you. Let's see. So we'll take the train towards Vivo City here. Get that experience. I think I've just missed it though. That's okay, they go fairly frequently, like we've already seen while I walk through here. If it is a really long wait, I'll pause it for a minute or two, or however long it takes. And then we'll just catch the part where we are kind of going places. That would be towards the island. Not very, well, actually fairly busy right now. A lot of people must be getting ready to go to the beach. And we do have a queuing system here. Thank you. So here we are on board the train. Pretty empty around here though. At this time, of course, most people will be heading towards Sentosa rather than out. We'll get a moment. The trains do talk a bit. They do like say things about what's on each stop. They do have a very kind of I don't know. It's very salesy sounding announcement to me. You tell me what you think. We might hear some of that as we go along.
Doors are closing.
Oh, here we go. That's the announcements.
Thank you for visiting Sentosa.
So there's Universal Studios on this side. Let's have a peek in. Oh, no, we won't because the train is right there. There's a peek towards that one.
Vivo City Station.
Oh, we've gone into a tunnel. Well, should be out of the tunnel soon. That's the bridge towards Sentosa that you would take if you arrive by car. So that's a new view we haven't seen. There's golf course there. And on the other side, we have the views we already saw, but very, very, very pretty views. It's a really nice train ride as well, if you don't want to take the boardwalk over. And we will arrive inside Vivo City, pretty much where we started this walk, at that station. And right now they'll still have trace together checks over there. So we'll do that. We are coming into the station and there's the boardwalk that we took.
Attention all guests, please do not leave your belongings unattended.
There's a little bit of a turn here into the station.
Please alert our station staff immediately.
Let's see which side we're on. For the doors.
Vivo City Station. We hope you've had a pleasant day on Sentosa. See you again soon. Please mind the platform gap. Vivo City Station.
I think things like this mandatory safe entry check here will be going with the restrictions ending on the 26th. That's actually a day before I'm going. So it'll be interesting to watch other people's videos to see how that goes. How the new restrictions go. And I will have to get my phone here to do the check. Didn't plan on this one, so bear with me guys. I have it right here. Just put my phone away thinking that I won't be probably checking in anywhere. And I will be so happy that this this part of stuff is going. We're in and we're back where we started. There we go. I think let's go and finish the walk outside. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you enjoyed this walk from Vivo City to Vivo City, visiting Resorts World Sentosa on the way. And if we can go. Maybe is there somewhere to go through here? I think it's just the side here. Let's take the other route. Anyway, I hope that was nice seeing the lovely waterside views. I certainly enjoyed that walk. And if you'd like to see, for example, the views on Sentosa from earlier in the week, or you'd like to see the cable car ride, then you can subscribe to the channel. And probably you already find those videos on here if everything went to plan. And hopefully we have some more nice weather like this, and I'll be able to go out and record a few more videos before I go to Finland for a couple of weeks and come back in June, and then we'll explore some more. And I hope most of these restrictions and barriers and things will be gone by then, and we'll just be able to enjoy the city as normal again. That would be so amazing. Really looking forward to that and coming back to sunny Singapore. I think we can get a really nice view for the end of this, so bear with me. We'll go past the little restaurants here and have a look over the water towards Sentosa. That would be really nice. Oh, there's a breakfast set here that's drawing people in. And some very pretty decorations around the Silk Road Cuisine restaurant. And we have the dancing crab. That's quite fun. I think this is called the Sky Pool, and it might be open. I don't think you could swim in it, but maybe you could sort of go stand in it. And hopefully these views will be open again soon. Let's see. I think it is closed. So thank you so much for joining me today. I think it was a really lovely Saturday morning walk. Sunny skies, blue skies. And I hope you enjoyed it too. There's another train coming from Sentosa. That would be what we just did. And if you're coming to visit Singapore, then I really hope that was sort of nice to watch and think about what you want to do and how you want to plan your own visit. I know some of you are using my maps even for that, and that's amazing. I'm so happy that they're being useful. I hope to see you here soon, or if you're here while I'm not here for the next few weeks, then enjoy. It's going to be really amazing, and I think the weather is getting better as well, so we'll see more of this for sure. And with these views of the blue skies and Sentosa and the lovely water, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope I'll see you again soon.